appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
Open Spotify. Yo, what up, y'all? How's everybody doing tonight? Or this morning, I should say. Man, I woke up hella late. Open Spotify. Open Spotify. Play Spotify. Open, open Spotify. Let's see what's going on. Open Spotify. Send it. Send it to. Send. Roll it up. We got dudes that dropped tonight too. Let's double check. We got news dropping in 12 minutes. I thought we had news that already dropped, y'all. Yo, what up, Zay? This shit is selling off. Got to the resistance and had a heavy sell off. Uh, hmm. We got news dropping in, what did it say? In, I think 9 minutes now. Yep, about 8 minutes. Uh, Nice. Good one. Good one. Congratulations, big dog. Love to hear it, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on tonight. I woke up pretty late, but I got some things I gotta do in the morning. So decided to hop on for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, too. To see exactly what's going on in the market. You know. Shoot, if I was you, I'd be taking my butt to sleep, Tay. Zay, you got that dub, might as well go to sleep. Okay, nice, nice. Uh, it could pull back, and then again, it could continue dropping. Uh, I'm thinking that if it continues dropping, because we essentially had like this, right? If it's gonna continue dropping, I think it'll do like something like that, and then start dropping. So we might have a pullback to show that we can't break past this area, or we might just keep selling. But I'm not really sure, Zay. I don't know why. I'm telling you, no. Let's get this shit going, man. Zay, I'm not sure if it's a. I feel like it'll do either or. It'll do that, or it'll do that and keep selling, or it'll just turn around and start buying. And what up, do or die? Good to have y'all back with us, man. Both of y'all, appreciate it. I know we got news dropping in 30 seconds. All right, let's see what we got. One worse than expected, one worse than expected, one better than expected, and then we don't know what this one is yet. So it's kind of mixed news. Ain't no telling what's about to happen, honestly. Just by just by these two, the highs being mixed news, ain't no telling what's about to happen. So let's just see. We know we got a buy two candle pattern right here. We could come down, retest this mid level. We could come down, retest this mid level. Let's see what happens. Word, no worries. Look, if it pull back, just wait for your next setup and then get in again. You know what I mean? They happen all the time. We just gotta wait for them to happen. And then we got some more GBP news. It's low, but it dropped in 30 minutes. And then we got some more medium GBP news dropping in an hour and a half. And then we got that good old PMI for USD at 530. Is that at 5:30? No, that's not at 5:30. That's at 6:45. My fault. My fault. It's at 6:45, y'all. So in 5.5 hours, 6:45 my time. My fault. And we got some more dropping in 8.5. All right. Yeah, do or die. We actually do got a lot of news today. So, with all of that news, we might have, like, you know, we could possibly get some form of like pullback or something like that, or we will just get a continuous drive. How we looking? Is we good? The actual consensus. Okay, so it was as expected. Nothing changed based on what I see here. It was as expected. How you been on the losing streak, Zay? You just said you won, bro. And you said you closed your first pay. You closed your first trade. You just taking your first win. That was a quick switch up, man. Did you get into another trade after you got out that other trade? Bro, losses happen. Losses happen. You just gotta do the same thing you did to get your dub. But I got a question. When you took those L's, were you doing the same thing that you did when you took that dub? Okay, that's okay. The next trade will continue to compound the account. You left the runner and you lost the runner. See, with the runners, you gotta go break even. Especially if you know news about to drop, bro. You gotta go break even. But it's okay. It's just something that you learn. You know what I mean? Like, so the next time, you know, and then you make the change. Continue to get better, bro. Yeah, I made the same mistake more than once in life. You just gotta learn from it, man. Yeah, see? Right. Right, do or die. GU has been pumping. You ain't gotta keep going tonight though, bro. You ain't gotta keep going tonight. You just gotta keep going. You know what I mean? Come back tomorrow. It'll still be here. It's not going nowhere. You know? That was one thing I had to learn myself. Is that the market is gonna be here tomorrow. It's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, I dig it. But it's alright, bro. Like I said, we just get the next one, man. You dwelling like that, that's your emotions, bro. That's what's gonna make you revenge trade and you try and get that $20 back. And then what? You gonna be down another $20. You good, bro? Hey, I feel it, bro. My plan says I can take her back to 3 trades a day, but that is because I trade 2 different sessions. So, but I might just cut it back to 2 L's a day and do 1 session each. That's something I've been thinking about doing. I'd say for like a month now, maybe a month and a half. Yeah. It's definitely to be good, to be confident in your setup. Yep, every day we just learn something new, learn something more about ourselves and about the chart, pull back. Well, yeah, that happened though. That's the market, bro. You're gonna get a pullback. You know, so maybe you need to wait for the pullback, and then what I mean. Learn how to be able to see it, wait for the pullback, and then enter, and then see how that go. Play that on repetition, and then if that start working out more for you, then that's the way. That's the route to go. Yeah, man, I target 24 pips every time, no less than 24 pips. So I'm not gonna tell you targeting 20 pips is a bad thing. I target more than you, and I'm not saying like that's a bad thing that or a good thing that I target more than you. I'm just saying I can't say anything less than 24 pips. I can't say nothing about because I'm going for 24 pips. You know what I mean? So that's how can I say that anything less than 24 is too much? And for some people, 24 is too much. You know what I mean? So it just depends. It's everybody's tolerance, man, and what pattern they recognize occurring over and over and over again. So if they only see a pattern that's giving them 10 pips over and over and over again, then they're gonna go for that. You know what I mean? But from what I've seen and from what I saw that I could see, and I've developed a strategy, and I've seen a pattern off this pattern to where once price continues to move, then we can gain anywhere between 24 pips or more. And I'm not arguing with that. I'm risking 8, and usually my stop loss is above some form of market structure on the lower time frame. So I'm not complaining about my 1 to 3. You know what I mean? Right, do or die, 1 to 3, man. Everybody got their own 1 to 3. Some people don't even have a 1 to 3. Some people got a 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's that pattern recognition. Some people will sacrifice 24 for 24. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't want to risk 1 for 1. I definitely want to risk more like 1 for 3 or anything greater. So you a fool, do or die, you a fool. I know you telling the truth, you know what I mean? But that's funny. That's funny. Man. Nah, cause it's truth. I've seen people like, on YouTube say like what they would go for, and I'm all like, bro, that ain't even a 1-to-1. Like, to me, it don't make sense, cause now I'm sacrificing more to win less. You know, so you always want to make sure your reward is greater than your risk in anything you do. So to me, I wouldn't take that type of trade just because to me the reward isn't worth the risk. And technically, mathematically, scientifically, logically, the risk, the reward doesn't equal the risk or greater than the risk. So, but you can't. And what's crazy is this game is so subjective, and it's about pattern recognition. So if he sees that, or that person sees that pattern playing out more, and they still do that and they still win more, how can I tell them what they're doing is wrong? Like, I can't tell them what they're doing is wrong if they're winning, consistently winning. You know what I mean? Like, what? You're fucking stupid of me. Stupid. Be like, Diddy, you're stupid. Crazy, y'all. I ain't even have a nap. Look, he had to sleep. Fucking. What time did I go to sleep? I went down from my nap maybe around like, I'm gonna say like 7 my time, 7:30. But I didn't wake up till like, shit, how long I start the stream ago? 49 minutes ago. So about like an hour ago. It was like a 4 or 5 hour nap. I was asleep, boy. Yes, win rate is definitely overrated, bro. the win rate is definitely overrated. Yeah, do or die. Like, I had to prove to myself that the win rate was overrated by like really just like following my plan and like not trading. It was crazy. I had to go to not trading my own money and go back to demo trading, right? And it's crazy because I wasn't risking my own money low key. Like for me, the emotion wasn't there no more, right? And I could just focus on the data, strictly the data. And once I saw that my win rate didn't matter, you know what I mean? Like I could lose more trades, but when I'm winning way more. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, bruh, like, light bulb, like, you know what I mean? So ever since then, it's all like, if I take a loss, I don't even care. Like, not saying like I'm a willy nilly just go lose, just take L's. Nah, as long as I'm following my plan, if I take a L, I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping because I follow my plan. So I know that if I follow it next time, it's still a 50-50 every time. It doesn't matter, bro. Um, Here, man. I'm gonna read you a quote from a good friend of mine. He's a trader too. He said that we must accept that we straight up don't know. No matter how many times we get it right, we still don't know what the market is gonna do. All I have is a plan, and my job is to stick to it, win or lose. Bro, when he said that, you know what I mean, along with cause that was said after, you know what I mean, my data, but it was just all like, bruh, like it was like universe in alignment, like, you know what I mean, like it makes perfect sense, bro. It makes perfect sense. No matter what happens, no matter if we see our setup, it's still a 50-50 chance that the market is going to go our way or against us, because it only has two ways to go, either up or, well, it has three ways to go, but what's crazy is even with it moving sideways, it still does what move up and down. So technically the market only has two ways to go, which is up and down. So it don't matter if you see your setup, you still have 50-50. But that's what's great. You still have 50-50. Like, there's nowhere else in the world where you gonna get that type of deal. 50-50? Come on, bruh. Like, nowhere else in the world you gonna get that type of deal, a 50-50 deal. What? Most business partners won't even want to give you 50-50 deal. Unless it's like really like your homeboy and y'all starting that shit together. Like, or your homie and y'all starting that shit together. Like, what? Come on, bruh. And ain't many places in the world where you go risk something and you get it, you know what I'm saying? You get a 50-50 return. You know what I'm saying? A possibility of 50-50. Right, bro. Execute the plan, you don't know the outcome. Execute the plan, you don't know the outcome. The only thing we know is the plan. What Big Sean say? stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Yeah, man. Every time I hear a fire quote, I gotta jot it down, man. Okay, so from what I can see right now, at the moment, we do have a. Let me see the open, the low. Yeah, we got a Marabusa candle, meaning that there's no wick to one side of the candle. It's just pure dominance. That candle has pure dominance. So as we can see at the moment, we still do have 4 minutes, and a lot can happen in 4 minutes in the market, right? So, but at the moment, we see that we have strong bullish momentum, and it looks like it's trying to basically cancel out the previous bear candle by ending where the previous bear candle started or above, which would give us some form of like dragonfly doji or hammer doji um, on the 1H. So, but let's see what we get. Oh, just to let y'all know, I'm not sure if y'all saw my recent video, but when I say a chart is a chart is a chart is a chart, that is from also the same good friend that provided me the last quote. He be having some nice little, you know what I'm saying, one little quick little one-liners too, but he definitely be having gems. Uh, Word. It's a quick little something do or die, you know what I mean? Like quick little 10 minute. Just support and resistance. Nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? But if you do watch it, you know what I mean, let me know what you think. And then also, just so y'all know, once again, I only trade simple price action. So, just looking at Japanese candlesticks and market structure, you know, support, resistance, higher highs, higher lows, stuff like that. So if there's any questions that y'all have or anything that y'all want me to cover when it comes to that, I have no problem doing that. Anything else, Fibonacci, indicators, any indicators such as like EMAs, um, volume, MACDs, all of that. I don't know that. I know of it because I tried it, you know, because I've seen certain things from other people that I've been trying to, and it was just too confusing for me, and I didn't like it. So simple price action is what I like. It provides me less anxiety. So this is what I know. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying I know this. Like I just know it. You know what I mean? Because there's still things that I'm learning too. But this is what I know more of. This is what I could provide you guys information on. Yeah. But you know what I mean? I am planning on dropping a couple of more price action videos. Just kind of like on how I've learned how to read the market. So look, so like right here, this is pretty much simple price action, right? We got a Marabusa candle that's also essentially almost an engulfing candle, right? As we can see, we did close above the previous, where the body started of the previous candle, and it's just pure dominance, so all bulls. So this is also letting me know that at the 1 hour, it's gonna be like a dragonfly doji. Boom. There you go. Dragonfly doji. So that's just letting me know that the bulls did step into the market pretty heavily. Letting me know a switch has occurred in the market. Now, if that's gonna continue up, I'm not sure. That's where we sit and wait. But once again, I'm also looking at everything in its totality, right? I am sitting at a form of resistance. So, is this bullish price action going to be strong enough to actually completely break back above this resistance? Let's wait and see. If not, then we might be looking to start selling. You know, it was kind of like the same thing down here, right? I don't know if you guys remember when we tried to sell down, because I thought we were going to continue down, right? Because it was giving me my signals of entry, right? So I get my signals of entry, I get everything I'm looking for, I take the trade, right? But when it came down here, I don't know if you guys remember, I was like, I don't like how this is really trying to form a level of support down here. And then what happened? It showed the level, flipped, and then went on up. So it's just trying to be aware of it, and when it happens, and kind of like knowing when to take advantage of it. Timing is a really big thing, not just in the charts, but just within life, and that's something that you just learn. You start to learn more and more with experience. Right, do or die. My indicators is my eyes on price. And see what's crazy is on my broker, this is actually an engulfing candle. It's still a Marabusa, but price actually gapped down a little bit and then came back and closed above, just like how this one did. So on my broker, it actually is an engulfing candle. But look, we're having the bear step right back in. Excuse me, y'all. Yo, what up, Octane? That's right. Success will be ours, brother. Give me 1 second, bro. Shit. Honestly, let's see, man. Market moving pretty ewy. That shit is ranging. With these candles printing side to side, and this candle immediately coming down, it's letting me know that it is in a range. And if we see these candles printing side by side, range, range. So it's letting me know that essentially from here to about here, range. At the moment, I'm liking the 4 hour resistance. If I'm not mistaken, I think we had like some form of like doji on the 4 hour. Yeah. So we got a rickshaw doji on the 4 hour, which is just showing indecision. You know what I mean? Which is why we have this range. So um after that indecision, we could keep selling without what after that rickshaw doji, we could keep selling, what which would give me a little bit more confidence in selling off the 4 hour resistance would be if we have um if we have price come back up, right, and do this. I show you. Basically do this, and then you know what I mean, something like that. You know, of course it's not gonna be that clean, but something like that. Cause then what this would do, especially if we got it on this next 4 hour candle, right? And that's what I was thinking was gonna happen, especially when we had this bull candle close. I was thinking that price is gonna continue driving. We might get a rejection of actually fill of this imbalance, right? And then start coming down, which would then one give us essentially something like a double top, right? The imbalance fill, the 4 hour wick, right? And then we will be closing with more of like a gravestone doji or a shooting star doji, you know, on the 4 hour. And then I would have felt really confident, or I will feel, you know, I would feel real confident with selling off of that at the 4 hour resistance. That would make me real good. You know what I mean? Gold dumping. Ooh, gold dumping. If gold dumping, I mean the dollar. I mean the dollar getting strong. That would make sense on why GBP dropping. If the dollar getting strong, you know what I mean. GBP can still be strong, but if the dollar's stronger than GBP, then you know what I mean. What's crazy is I actually do have a buy 2CP right here at the sub level. And we have all of these wicks. We have a candle close. And then if we looking for what I'm looking for, then that would be the trade. But that's me buying that resistance. It's not like I ain't done it before, but that's cool. appreciate that, Octane. I definitely try to keep my chart clean. Um, it's not SMC or ICT influenced. I was learning about price action and just kind of keeping my chart clean before SMC and ICT kind of before they got big or before he got big, I should say. So, nah. Um, when I first started, there was a lot of different people that I was trying to learn from, but where I got the clean chart from is from Rocks FX. He always preaches clean charts, just simple price action. So because I was learning from a lot of different people on YouTube, and like I was saying earlier, a lot of people had indicators and all of that, and it was just too much for me. And he was speaking simple price action, clean, keeping your chart clean, stuff like that. Then I kind of gravitated more towards him and price action and simple price action than a lot of the other people and a lot of the other strategies. All right, that 30 minute look like it's, I guess, really trying to respect that resistance. But let's see if we still get this. Let's see. Let's see if we still get something like this. We'll move it over to the side. Oh, it's one of the best things, Octane. Um, Moving your stop loss to break even. Um, Especially when you're, a nice amount of pips in profit. Moving your stop loss to break even to protect your profit and become a risk free trader is always great. And then trailing your stop loss as well. So then at least like once your market gets to like at least your first take profit, break even, and then if it has some form of pullback or whatever, and then it continues up in your favor or continues down in your favor, then at that point in time, move your stop loss to where you would have taken profit, to where if price does come back completely against you, then you at least took what you were going to take in the first place. You know what I mean? You didn't lose out or miss out on anything. So that's how I found that's how I've learned, and I found the best way to deal with runners, or yeah, just dealing with runners, because that's what they are, just dealing with runners. Like, so I got my setup right here, right? I got my 2 candle pattern. Like I said, I got my 2 candle pattern. I got price push away, retest. I got some wicks, at least 2 or more. And then boom, price did come back down. We did have a bull candle close in our favor, right, with that news. The only issue is now we got price that came all the way back down. Now this could allow us to get in, or at least this could allow me to get in, right, at 50. But as I said, we would be buying at resistance. Now, for price to do what I'm looking for it to do, it would need to buy at resistance. But this is more of a higher risk trade. So even if I was to take some form of trade like this would just be a lower lot size trade. You know what I mean? So I'm not risking as much at a dangerous zone. Or I cannot do anything about it, leave it alone, and don't do anything at the dangerous zone, right? And then just allow the market to play itself out. If it does what I'm looking for it to do, awesome. If it doesn't and it continues on down, awesome. I know that I wasn't affected because I wasn't in it. So I'm gonna chill. I'm actually, what time is it? 2:35. Okay, yep. I'm actually gonna take my butt to sleep. All right, y'all. All right. I'll probably catch y'all London session tomorrow. I got some things, at least for like the next month, honestly. Um, I got some things I gotta do in the morning, you know, uh, personal. So, yeah, I'm gonna be coming back London session for at least like the next month. Some things I gotta handle in the morning. So, New York might just be down for a minute, like I said, for the next month. But yeah, so more than likely we'll just be rocking with the London sessions um, every day. And so see y'all tomorrow, London. Uh, and then if y'all want, if I see anything in New York, I'll be communicating through Discord more, since I am gonna be kind of like on the move in the morning. And then if I can get done doing what I'm doing quick enough to where I can come in host an NY session, then I will. More than likely, it'll be closer towards the end of NY session though. So we'll see how things go, yo. I appreciate y'all rocking with me though for this London session. Y'all have a great one.